Welcome back, boys and girls, to BlastBoxx TV. This is Officialdregs on the mic. I'm doing this video because this is like, I'm on say breaking news, but at the same time, I took my time to get this out there because I want to know all the facts. But former um, Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores is suing the NFL for I guess for some stuff that I didn't really look deep into. I just know the surface stuff about the racial discrimination and stuff like that. And he has some good points. He alleged that um, the Broncos, I think GM John Elway or whatever, showed up to a 3 a.m., which is kind of weird. You should have one that early in the morning. Head coach interview, drunk and intoxicated and disheveled, not in a professional manner, which the Broncos are blatantly, um, definitely, what was it, discrediting those allegations and stuff like that. So, it's stuff like that. But it also telling because, um, I've been saying to other people online that if the Rooney Rule was not in place, I promise you, you would not even see, um, what was it? Even Mike Tomlin as a head coach. You wouldn't see any black coaches in the NFL because it's mostly a white man's gentleman's club where you can get a job based on who you know and the contacts and stuff, even if you are qualified for it. Like if Eddie Robinson was alive and he went to the NFL, I promise you he wouldn't even get a job because it's mostly a white man. It's a majority white man lead whatever ownership, and they don't take kind to like black people or anybody that's not white because deep down they're racist, and you can tell some of them are, and you can tell some of them are not. But it is what it is. Um, I do believe that Brian Flores also made mention that he was fired because he did not like Tua Tagovailoa as the Dolphins coach, as his Dolphins quarterback, because he wanted somebody else who was, I think, Trace Young, I think, instead. And there's plenty of people now that's coming out saying that, yeah, Brian Flores was right because Tua is not that sharp at the quarterback position right now, and he needs more time to grow. But I also feel like you're gonna see a lot of character assassination from all these news channels that follow the NFL, who are gonna cover this and try to make Brian Flores as a bad guy, cause anytime it's a black guy or a Hispanic guy in the news, the NFL has no problem throwing him on the bus and making all these comments towards him. But if there's a white guy doing some of this stuff, you won't hear a peep from him, or it won't be discussed as often. Like I forgot his name, Cooper something, when he was on the Riley Cooper or something like that, the wide receiver with the Eagles. He said they were at a concert. That was only news for like a few days. Whereas if it's a black player getting in trouble for something, it takes up a week or two. But there are people holding them to task. One of them is called Project Veritas, um, who are very reputable political and right now sports journalist reporter who are reporting for the best interests of American people and people in general, and not for the dollars. So I want to see what this leads to, and I think it'd be hypocritical for them to slander Flores where all those emails from the Washington Redskins management and stuff that they've been doing is also out there. So we see where this leads to. Hopefully he wins and get some kind of help from this, but it's probably gonna be an uphill battle for him. So yeah, enjoy this video, like, share, subscribe, and put this on all my other channels, hopefully soon. YouTube, Instagram. I will be using OnlyFans for my podcast stuff and my artwork. So if you like this, thank you. If you don't, oh well. Just remember one thing: stay out of the blast radius. You might just get burned.